We're officially recording this. So, welcome again to Max's birthday celebration, an opportunity for us all to be re inspired and reconnected. And I just really appreciate
Ha-
you all being here. What was that?
Happy 27th birthday!
Indeed. Yes. All right. So, we're going to start with Daniel. He's going to give a meditation all the way from Chile, Santiago, Chile. So, take it away.
Woo!
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right,
Good to
everybody.
hear you.
Thanks, you too.
It's
Appreciate the shout out. Okay, so close your eyes, get into a comfortable space. Make yourself as relaxed as possible. Do some circles with your neck. Put your hands, get into a seated position if you can, or laying down. If you're in a seated position, place your hands on top of your knees. Close your eyes if you haven't, and take a deep inhale, slowly. And exhale slowly. All right, repeat this together a few times. Inhale slowly, as deeply as you possibly can. Hold it for a second, and breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Feel all the stress of the day melting away. Feel your whole body relaxing, calming. Take a few more deep breaths. Fill your chest with air on the inhale as much as you possibly can. And exhale everything. Feel all of the air releasing from your chest, your lungs, your stomach, until there is nothing left in your body. And repeat. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, now continue the breathing pattern at your own pace. Continue breathing at your own pace, slowly and deeply. Now visualize yourself outside. You're surrounded by meadows, flowers and grass. And you walk in the direction of the sun. The sun is beating down upon you. You're heading towards the mountain. It's a cool, crisp day. The sun is shining brightly. You reach the foothills of this mountain, and you begin to climb. You're ascending the mountain, slowly but steadily, climbing, climbing. You might see animals along the way, trees, flowers, lots of grass. And you continue to ascend the mountain. Any obstacle in your way, you overcome it. You find your way around it, and you reach the top of the mountain. Visualize yourself at the top of this mountain, You throw your arms up into the air, celebrating your victory. You've made it to the top. And you let out a howl, just like Max always did. Arms are in the air. Visualize that you're on top of this mountain. Your arms are up in the air and you're celebrating this victory of reaching the top of this mountain. You can feel the wind blowing through your hair, feel the wind on your skin, the light breeze, the sun shining down on your face and penetrating your skin. All is silent except for the whistling of the trees and the light wind blowing. And then you hear Max's voice. Visualize Max's voice. Remember how it sounded and the things that he said to you. Words of love, encouragement. How he smiled when he saw you. Picture his warm embrace. Now you're sitting on the top of this mountain, breathing in the fresh mountain air on this cool, crisp, and sunny day. Reflecting on Max, feeling his presence. Remembering his warm smile, his gentle touch, his long hugs, his voice ringing sweetly in your ear. Words of inspiration, positivity, a true, authentic expression of our Max. Imagine in your mind what Max would be saying to you. What is Max saying to you as you sit on the top of this mountain, enjoying the sun, the breeze? You open your eyes, visualize yourself, and you can see for miles. Visualize you're on top of this mountain and the sun sets. You feel happy, whole, fulfilled, cleansed, ready to take on a new adventure, opening space for more love and light. Take a few more deep breaths. Continue to inhale and exhale slowly. In this moment, we reflect on Max and how he's touched our lives. We are courageous, we are adventurous, we are healthy, we are happy, we are whole. We are full of joy, inspiration, we are energized. We are love, we are light. And we welcome all of the beauty, the blessings and the blissings, the magic and the miracles, and the wonder that this life has to offer. And we thank you, Max, for showing us the way, inspiring us to live life fully, express ourselves fully, freely, boldly, and authentically, to find our true passions and to live in alignment with those passions, to co-create the reality that we truly desire with one another, and to help others live life fully, a life to the max. We thank you and we love you. Namaste.
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 Thank you, Daniel.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Daniel.
I just wanted to say before we break this moment where we're really kind of bringing in that energy, there's a little one who's trying to make it into the world, and I know that Max's heart is with her. If you haven't heard, there's a little baby who's fighting for her life named Evangeline, and
Yeah.
Bobby and Coral's little baby. So if you all could kind of maybe put your hand to your heart and maybe take a deep breath for her as well. I promised them that I would make a note. So, deep breath. Thank you. I know Max would have wanted that. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining. I know some people trickled in. So that you know, there's a video option on this call. So if you look on your screen, there should be a little video icon. If you want to go on video, feel free to click that button. If you want to go on audio, there's a little microphone. So I'm going to go through the agenda next. And if you have any technical difficulties, just type them in the chat on the right side. Or if that's not working for you and you need to kind of say something, feel free. Okay? Any questions right now? Okay.
No.
And this is being recorded, just so you all know, and I'll set out the link afterwards. I thought I would just start with, or we could just start with the purpose. I think you all know that today's Max's birthday. It's also something we're doing. This is the second time we've had an infinity celebration. So we thought that was a nice way to kind of consider, life, death, all of the things. An infinity celebration really encapsulates that. So this is just really a coming together for all of our friends to really mark this moment in our collective growth and also to honor Max's legacy. So that is the purpose of today's call. Okay, I'm going to turn off my video so that it's weird. It should have enough video for everybody, but I'm going to go off so someone can jump on. Okay, so the agenda for today, since I know I want to be really respectful of y'all's time and make sure that everyone gets to share.
Maybe I'll jump off too, so there'll be more space.
What's that?
I'll jump off too, so that there'll be more space.
Okay, it's so weird. It should be able to fit 100 people on video, but I'm not sure why. So I want to kind of guide this conversation so that we can hear from as many people as possible. And so the prompt for, the shares today is really, what's one way that Max lives on? What's a way that his legacy is shining through, that he's showing up for you in your day-to-day life or as an ongoing theme? And to start, I really want to give Max's parents an opportunity to share. We have a few slides for each of them, and so I'm going to give each of them 5 minutes. And then afterwards, the open mic will be for anybody who would like to share. And if you know that you want to share, you can put your name in on the chat. So there's a little chat bar, and you can say like, "Hi, I'd like to share," so that I'll know. And I know that Nathan, Reggie, Carla, Moreno, and for sure mentioned to me that they would like to share. So feel free to pop your name in as we go. And then if Donna Meta comes on, when she comes on later, I'm going to have her share as well. So let's see. All right, we're going to start with singing Max Happy Birthday. So this is just going to take a little sec. So does everyone know the song Las Mañanitas? If you don't,
Sí.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So we are going to play that, and then I have the lyrics for anybody who doesn't know. Do your best Spanish singing.
What?
Max, do you want to?
Because right now other people are
How are you ready?
well.
Okay, you ready to sing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're just on where else you know.
Unmute it, everybody. Unmute it. We can sing together.
Yeah, mute.
Daniel, que viene acá.
Is someone going to lead us? Max, you need to lead us because you're the one who knows.
I can start singing. You let me.
Oh, okay.
Te vengo a saludarte. Vimos todos.
Todos con gusto.
Todos con gusto. Feliz placer felicitarte. Ya viene amaneciendo. La luz del día nos dio. Mañana, mira que ya amaneció. Las estrellas del cielo quisiera bajarte hoy.
Mira que te amo.
Pero que toda mañana. ¿Qué onda, Miguelito? ¿Qué pasó, pues? Nos la cantamos con telepatía para que no batallemos. La cantamos en inglés a lo mejor.
La ciudad
Claro. Te deseamos felicidades.
Max,
Me la veo.
Viene amaneciendo y a la luz del día nos dio.
De mañana, mira que ya
Yo.
Bueno, ahí es.
happy birthday, Max.
Happy birthday, Miguelito.
Awesome. Well, Max, I'm going to let you share a little bit. I have a couple pictures for you.
Can I talk now or not?
Yeah, you can talk now. You have minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, my idea to sing the Mañanitas to Max is because, it's his birthday. For me, Max is with me. For me, Max still with me. For me, Max still alive. I know Max all his life. So I share the best moment and my best experience, what grow and share my life with him. So for me, it's not only a life to the max, it's my life.
Oh.
So share with you guys and be with you guys and share the same thing is amazing. It's overwhelming. That means a lot to me. My son have a lot of beautiful friends. That's you guys. So it's not only Max. It's what we're gonna do for our life in the future. And the main thing is we have each other. And believe me, I really appreciate all you guys. So I don't want to make this thing a big deal. I'm very grateful. I'm honored to be with you this day, and I hope we can see each other again. So thank you. I love you, and I want to say the same thing I always say to Max, mijito, te quiero tanto, 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 hasta el infinito y más allá, ida y vuelta. Y ahora más, mi amor. Nos veremos pronto, aunque no me quieres tan prontito, mijito.
No tan
I love
pronto.
you guys. Thank you.
No hay prisa, no hay prisa.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, Max.
Yeah, it's been great to Max Senior is always checking in and calling and being so gracious and loving. We're so lucky that we get to know you even more now. So thank you, Max, and
You're more than welcome.
I'm so glad that we had this call. Um, Next, we're going to hear from Max's mom, Lupita. So, are you on the call, Mamita? Are you there?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yes, I'm so grateful with everybody for doing this, for celebrating my beloved son Max birthday. Yes, today is a sad and emotional day for me. I went to visit him to the cemetery, and I told him that you are going to do this for him, guys. He loves you too much, and we are so happy doing this together. So. It was a privilege to me doing a Life to the Max scholarship. It was very emotional. It's my second year I'm doing this. Uh, helping a student, not helping students to follow their dreams, but also the Max legacy continue alive. So this year, the year is on the is in the picture now. Jonah Ojen was very happy, very, he told me when he was filling out the application, Max inspired her a lot by he was teaching about Max, and he was on tears when I give you her the Max, Life to the Max beliefs. She was on tears, and she told me that she will take this to his throne, and he's going on his new journey to the university. And it was he wrote about what's her passion, and her dreams, her goals, and also what it meant to her to live a life to the max. And plus that she was planning to changing the world as the way the max did. So I want to continue doing this in the future. So if everybody want to make a donation during that year, that way next year we are going to continue continuing the scholarship alive. So thank you, Doreen, for your donation. So you did a so thank you, guys.
Thank you, Lupita.
Bless you.
Thank you. And Lupita, I'm gonna read the card. So if anyone's on the phone. So and remind us, what is the scholarship for?
This scholarship is for high school students who graduate having a good GPA, and also the ones to follow their university scholarship. They need to fill out an application that Hasil and Cynthia did it. They need to they give it to us they were accepted for the universities, and also that they're willing to continue spreading Max Gore. So many is the main reason to continue Max legacy alive.
Beautiful. Um,
Oh, yeah.
so just go ahead.
Thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart, everybody. Thank you for loving my son too much. Thank you for continue, uh, continue celebrating Max life, Max and for being with me. Thank you for love and your support.
Thank you, Mamita.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna read really fast the thank you note. So it says, "Dear Maria de la Haran, thank you so much for selecting me as your 2016 scholarship recipient. I really enjoyed the time I had to reflect on my future goals and how I aspire to improve the world by small yet significant means. Thank you for your inspirational words provided throughout the application. Truly, this is such a tremendous blessing. With greatest appreciation, Janae Ogden." Janaea. And if you look at the check, the number is 8888888, and it's for
Yes, I didn't
believe in yourself. Yeah, that's really cool.
do it like that because everything that we are doing for the scholarship, we are just redoing. We are following Max ideas and dreams.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Um,
Welcome.
is there anything else that you wanted to share? Or you're good.
That's fine. Thank
Okay. So we wanted to keep this next part really open. So we're just going to do a little open mic session. If you would like to share, I know there's a few people who said that they'd like to share, um, and anyone else, you will have a few minutes to share kind of what's one way that Max lives on, or one way that he's impacted you. I'm gonna let Carla Morena go first, and then if you want to share, feel free to either chime in the chat, or we'll just ask afterwards. Okay.
Am I on? Can I hear myself? Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, so my share is going to be that I think Max, he comes up in a lot of spaces in my life, in our lives, but the biggest one as of late has just been
Really quick.
like what my experience has value. And all of us, I think that we can get caught up at times in comparisons or not even with our own measurements with where we think we should be, but where we find ourselves and whatever our, to not measure where we are now with where we thought we would be, or that our path hasn't gone where we ever saw it would be going, but that it does have value and just as much value as anyone else's, and it has all the more value because it's our own. So that's how Max pops up in my world these days, and it is a very inspiring and heart settling way. And I love you all. He shows up in my life. He continues to show up with all of you. And I'm excited to hear all these other shares coming up. Oh, snaps to that.
Thanks, Carla. Hey, since we can only have like for some reason limited amount of people on video, maybe when you're sharing, you could be on video. So maybe someone can turn on. And Carla, can you not turn on right now?
No, I can't. Wait, let me try.
You know.
No.
Oh, you should be on.
No?
Yay, Carla!
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, friends.
Look at those Princess Leia braids.
My braids. Yeah, so that's my share for now. I'm sending you all beautiful kisses and hugs. And next person, I guess we're gonna play like popcorn, right? Who I knew wanted to share. I'm trying to look at this list of people who we had programmed.
You can pass it.
The chat.
You can pass it to Waya. You can pass it to Waya.
Oh, Waya, you get the stick now. You get the talking stick. You ready? Yours, little lady. Yeah, no.
Waya, you should be able to talk. I see you. I see that your mic's on.
We can't hear you, Aya.
Okay. Giselle or Doreen, do you want to share anything since you're already on video?
Can you hear me, or I don't know?
Yes. Who's speaking? Waya? Giselle?
I think that's what people.
Giselle, I can hear you. Oh, I think I could hear you.
Can you hear me? You can?
Yes.
This is my first time doing this.
I know we're
Hi, everyone. Happy birthday to Max, first of all. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I feel like Max is with me every day. And since what happened, I'm more aware of life and death. And I'm not trying to be drastic or anything. I've always been aware of that, but I feel like even more now, I'm trying to just live, my passion, what I'm doing, which is my career. And I'm just really starting to look ahead. I'm like, okay, if this is what I want to do, I just have to make big changes and be happy, because life is just too short to not do what you want to do. So, yeah, I just keep Max very close to me. I share about him to everyone. And I'm just very proud that I got to meet him, the time I did. So I just feel very privileged to have known somebody as fun and crazy and adventurous as he was. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I love you, Max.
It's amazing to see you pursuing your dreams, like going for it. And was there any specific moment that's come up for you this year where you really, felt Max's presence, or kind of where he was running with you?
A lot. I've met so many Brazilians here. It's just ridiculous. Like, all my friends here are Brazilians in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I'm just like, hey, Max was there, that was where he wanted to be. And I just share with them, about Max. So, yeah, so when I got here, I met these Brazilian friends. I'm like, oh my God, it's meant to be. I'm in the middle of nowhere. So I've met really good friends here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for I love when you post all your pieces on Facebook. It's a nice, continuous reminder. It looks like Eli's popping on over here. Eli, you want to share? Oh my God.
Elijah.
You're going to have to unmute
Eli.
Can't hear you, Eli.
Well, while we're waiting, shout out to Kelsey for organizing this.
Shout out.
Been a village team effort. Carla Moreno has been really helpful, and thank you, Daniel, for the meditation. That was beautiful. Thank you, and thank you all for making time. I know it's nighttime. I don't even know what time zones y'all are in. What? Have you figured your shit out? Okay, we're gonna pass. Miguel, would you like to share? Or Leo?
Leo's first. He popped up.
All right, go.
Okay. I have a lot to say. However, I'll try to keep it short. But I want to thank everyone for coming together for this. It feels really nice to see you guys all on one screen. I feel so. I miss everybody. It's so nice to see you, and I feel so energized seeing you all and all your beautiful faces and all that. So thank you. But I just want to say, it's becoming, getting older, and I guess I'm living an adult life, kind of is what I've been doing for the last few years. Sometimes I come home and I notice that after being stressed out at work, I come home and I find myself sitting here thinking, wow, I'm stressed. My day sucks, or it's gonna suck. And I would say a good 3 to 5 times a week when I start feeling like that, the first thing I imagine is when I would come home from work And when me and Max lived together, and I'd come home from working outside in the really hot sun, every time I would not want to do something, he would just get so excited. It was like having an uncontrollable puppy trying to force me to do something. So, you know, like no matter how much the day sucked or how much I stood in the sun loading bags on a plane, I would come home and Max would have so much energy to give me that I couldn't hold not coming alive. So I want to really try to keep that up in my life. I think as I'm getting older, I'm finding myself becoming, you know, losing that energy and losing that little passion for just for everyday existence, you know. And like I said, probably 3 to 5 times a week, I find myself thinking about him and thinking, you know, how much he would push me to strive to be alive and be happy, you know, and not only be happy, just be energized. So um, then that's pretty much most of the time why I'm thinking of Max. But beyond that, I love sharing everything about him to everyone in my life, especially people I meet now, because it's hard to convey what a special person was to me, and I think a lot of you understand that. But I truly don't think I would be the person I am now if it wasn't for him. So, that's all I have, and thank you all for being on.
Thanks, Leo.
What's the latest in your life? Tell us your news about moving.
Well, I guess the latest in my life is I purchased a new home in Dallas. I have my own home. Um, I guess I purposely made my life stressful, but I guess that's part of growing up a little bit. So that's why I try to keep my existence outside of the Army as playful as possible. But the Army doesn't like playful, so doesn't really work out with my career much. I try to be as playful as I can in my time off and home. But I mean, I think a lot of you know me pretty well, so I still get it in. I get it in. But other than that, that's it. If anybody's in Dallas, come and stay with me. I have a big house, extra bed, an extra bedroom, and lots of space. So that's it.
I will visit you.
Who was that? Because I'm holding you
That
to
was
that.
me. I live like 3-4 hours away from you, Leo. Giselle.
Oh, Giselle. Yeah, you probably come here a lot, huh? We're the closest big city probably to you. Are you closer here or to Oklahoma?
Closer to Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay. Well, our city's better, so come visit whenever you feel like. So that's all I have. But I truly, truly appreciate seeing you guys all to come here. It makes me feel so good inside just to know that we're all here to think about somebody was one of the most special persons in my life. And something else that I've never really shared, maybe some of you know this, but Max is actually probably the only person in my entire life. I've never really had a death of somebody I loved. So, you know, Max is the only person that I've ever lost in my life. So it's a weird concept for me to grasp the thought of I've never had to let go of someone. So interesting. But that's it.
Well, it's pretty amazing how much he lives on with you. And I remember when you two met, I was like, wow, Max really met his match. Like, I still can't believe that you two met on Craigslist.
It was a lot of energy coming together. And it had to go somewhere. So I don't know if our little apartment could hold it all in. It was just like energy coming out of those walls.
That apartment. John, what is it like to live with a little piece of Max?
Well, I didn't meet Max, but I met all of you, and you all are super unique and probably the best people in the world. And so, seeing you fit in, it's quite amazing. And having someone that everyone says had a lot of energy like Max and living with it, it's amazing. It changes lives. It really does.
I think John knows more about Max than probably ever somebody who cares to know, because constantly, every day, all day, something happens and I'm like, like, and I just explain, and I'm like, and then I just remember, I'm like, what it always comes down to is I'm just like, like, why can't I just, like, I wish you could just meet him. Like, I wish you could just spend some time, like, to meet him. So,
Oops. Sorry. it's like the Lion King, like he lives in you. That's
it is. It's very much. It's very much because constantly, it's like all day, every day, and in so many factors of things. It's constantly his personality and energy comes out into my life, just there all the time. So I'm truly grateful for that, and I think a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. And I try to explain this to people all the time, and they kind of look at me like, huh. Like, I'm sure your friend was special, but I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, I'm trying to explain to you. So it's nice to be able to talk to you guys, and because I know you guys really do understand. And no matter how much I try to convey it, it's like you guys already know, so I don't have to.
And I think something that's really special about, like, as we continue to expand all of our networks and circles, is that you find little bits of Max in so many other people and in so many other places, right? So it's almost like it's not just as easy as like having Max is like what Max is. It isn't just limited to his body and experience. It's now, it's kind of like everywhere, and all of us take on like all these little aspects of him, and we meet him time and time again with other people, other experiences, other places. But if we think if that's just one of us, right? Max is amazing and incredible, but that transfers out to all of us as well. So I don't know, it's kind of a comforting thought to me.
Thanks, love.
And so I'll shut up now, but I just want to say I love you, Max, and happy birthday. And I know you're celebrating, so.
Dancing in the sky. Thank you, Leo. Thanks, John. Thanks, Carla. Who would like to share next? I know Maddie.
I'll go really quick.
Yep.
I most recently, something that I've really been working on and have experienced in my life is really being myself all of the time. It doesn't matter who they are, what walks of life, or if they're the cashier behind, at Starbucks. I am totally like in my personality, being goofy and fun and a little weird all the time. And that's something that I've really been able to like connect with from Max, because like that's who he was. He was always himself. Didn't matter who you were or what environment or setting you were in. He let his inner light just shine bright. And it really excites me because I'll just have these moments where I'm like being myself, and it just feels like so good. And I just like picture like me and Max just like cracking up at how like weird we are being together. And yeah, all of you guys are just such beautiful people as yourselves, and like always expressing like your truth and whatever you have to share. And happy birthday, Max. Thank you for bringing all of these amazing, beautiful people into my life and on my screen right now. And I will pass the torch.
Doreen.
Who's going to pick up the torch?
Daniel.
Can I?
Eli.
Oh, Doreen, did you speak up?
Ahoy, can you hear me now?
Eli, go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, you can.
I
Okay,
can.
cool. What's up, everybody? I miss y'all so much. I love you guys so much, like all the time, so much. What am I up to? I've been working. I've been doing some big public art. By far the hardest times I've ever encountered. You couldn't even imagine. 120-hour weeks. I didn't even know I could do it. And like I couldn't do it without thinking about Max all day, like every day. Just really like being grateful for the moment and just blowing that shit out of proportion. Like I'm at an artist residency, and like so I get everything for free. I get the machine shop and this and that, and it's still a very communal space, and it's cool because they invite that blend of culture. So I've like really like as was mentioned before, that with Max gone, it kind of gives us more permission to be him of sorts and kind of let him take the wheel. And there's just so many times that, I just kind of pretend I'm Max here, and like ask questions that he would ask, and like because he would be the better spot in that moment, and then us, people here get that experience. I see them react as if I were reacting as Max was talking to me, and it's this kind of crazy, I don't know, forward movement with it. But
he's become the weirdo.
Yeah, I've become the weirdo. But it's been amazing, and Madeline, as you said, is embracing being weird. I'm making like really funky stuff. And like just kind of getting lost in it, and I don't know. It's working out. I think about them all the time.
Thank you.
Boop, boop, boop.
Jesse, would you like to?
Can I share a video real quick?
Yeah. Well,
what time?
It's 6:01. How long is the video?
That's okay. We can keep moving. It's all right.
Why don't we have a couple more people share, and then we'll play it at the end.
Well, all right. I love you all so much.
You're not leaving, are you?
Love you, Eli.
Love you too. Daniel-san from Chile. Oh my goodness. Daniel, you're next.
My heart. Hello, hello.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so yeah, this is like a big topic about Max, but one way Max has impacted me is like expression. Because when I was younger, it was always hard to express myself, and Max was the prime example in my life of somebody who expressed themselves fully, freely, and openly. And he was able to be vulnerable and just fully himself. And that really showed me how to step into myself and share myself with the world. And that was like one of the most beautiful gifts I could ever receive, because I noticed my quality of life got way better after I started expressing myself more openly and authentically. Relationships are better, opportunities suddenly open up, and it's been incredible. And here, I'm in Santiago, Chile now. I've been here for like 10 months. And Max shows up in the coolest and weirdest ways, I swear. I meditate pretty frequently, and I always talk to Max in every single meditation. And I ask him for reminders to show up in my life, and he always does. So it's pretty cool. It could be a song from Coldplay or whatever, another favorite song of his that comes on later that day. Or a cool example was just a few days ago. I asked Max for a reminder of him, and then just a few minutes later I step out of my house and get a text from a friend who just got back from Brazil, and they were telling me how much they loved their trip to Brazil and how it was the most beautiful culture and beautiful place they've ever been. Obviously a direct reminder of him. And then later I was on the bus, and there was a truck that pulled up next to the bus. And on the window of this utility truck, it said Maximiliano, which is one of his nicknames, obviously. I hear Kelsey call him that all the time. And so, yeah, he just shows up in the weirdest ways, and it always makes me smile, and I feel guided and protected by him. And so, message to you all is that if you want to feel Max's presence and you don't, there's a way, and he's definitely here.
Beautiful.
That's all. Love you all.
Can't believe you've been there for 10 months. It's amazing.
Yeah, me neither. It's crazy.
Miss you.
Oh, I miss you all too. Oh, I have to add one more thing. I think about all you guys a lot, and Soul Tribe, actually every single day, and Max, and all of this whole group, and I don't know, sometimes it brings me to tears. I love you guys so much. That's all. Can't wait to reunite in person.
Yeah.
I know Regina and Doreen want to share. Doreen, you're on camera. Regina, can you hear after? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can see you. We can't hear you that well. Speak up.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, I want to
to have a little screenshot here of this lovely dedication table that my husband and I set up, and some of the things that are here, and I want to see this amazing picture that Hasiel had made for his mother that I had printed for myself because it really impacted me and the words. Obviously, everybody knows me in spirit, but it really was upon that energy. I love sharing that energy with every single one of you. It's been amazing. So this little dedication table, and then I got to add the gorgeous pictures today that came in the mail from Lupita, which I thought was really special. I'm going to switch to. I think what's happened and what's so amazing is the relationship that I have found with Max's mother. So it's pretty amazing to know that from a young man that I never met, I have now developed deep friendships and relationships with all of you and family members, and I feel very loved and very blessed. So thank you for that.
Thank you very much. So appreciate all of your constant support online and over the phone and in person. I know you've taken some big steps to live your dream life as well. So thank you. Thank you for inspiring us. Um, Regina, Jesse, let's have you two go, and then Atasha, Neil, anyone else? Make sure to put your note in the little box. Thank you, Doreen.
Thank you.
Go, girl. Nope, can't hear you.
No noise, Regina.
Wait, we can't hear you. So weird. Yeah, it's on.
I can read your
Hey,
lips.
Kelsey. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, this is Gabriel.
Go. Oh, hey, Gabriel.
Can you guys hear me?
Hi, Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Hey, how's it going? No, I'm not on a computer, so I can't like type in the box, to like get in line to share. But I just wanted to like jump in because I have to leave in a little bit. But yeah, I'd like to say, happy birthday, Max. Before anything, it's crazy because I know that even though he's not here with us celebrating, like we're all celebrating his name, and that's really what Max was all about, and that's what he would have wanted. Just to show quickly, how Max is in my daily life, I guess. I mean, and not only does he come up on like multiple things, throughout every day, but I'm currently working at SkySong. I don't know if you guys, know where SkySong is, but it's it's where Max started one of his first like ventures with like Entourage social media marketing. And it's crazy because just like the atmosphere there and just like the vibe is just like very Max. Like, I don't know. I run into Neil there all the time. I don't think he's online.
Yeah.
But when I run into Neil all the time, like I just always, I don't know, like I think of how cool it would be for just me to be at work, and maybe if Max was still here and maybe he was working there, like we could just like walk down the hall and like get some coffee or something. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to share really quickly, and I appreciate Max Senior and Lupita, for joining us, and Kelsey and everyone else for putting all this together. I hope you all have a great rest of the day, and happy birthday to Max.
Thank you, Gabriel. Love you.
Gabriel.
Thank you so much for sharing and jumping in. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't see, but thank you for sharing.
No, well, I'm not online. Like, I'm not on a computer. I just called up the number. I tried connecting, but I'm having some Wi-Fi issues. So I figured, the next thing is to at least, call.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to say hello to everyone. Thanks again. Love you all. And I hope you all keep having a life to the next.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, love you too, compa.
Hey guys, thank you all.
Jojo, you're still in the cancel. I can't hear you for some reason. It says you're connected. So weird. No, we can't hear you.
Try reloading.
Or
Reload.
your headphones, maybe.
Regina, are you there?
Unplug your headphones. No. So weird. We heard you earlier.
Hey Regina, if you click on audio, you can get a phone number to call in. That's how Max's dad do it. It'll just give you a phone number. It'll connect you right to it.
I can give you the number. Wyatt, do you
Where's Wyatt?
Yeah.
Oh. Can you guys hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you can.
You guys can hear me?
Go.
Yes.
Hey! Hey guys, so I just want to say that I'm really thankful for Max, and I'm thankful for the lesson that he taught me around connecting. And he was so good at connecting with every single person that he came in contact with, no matter if he just met you that night or if he's known you for years. And I want to highlight that for a moment because his life and his existence has brought us all together in a really big way. And I feel like it's very important for us to continue to connect. So I want to thank Kelsey again for bringing us together today because we all have something for each other. We all have a very important piece of each other's puzzle, whether it's something minor or major, but all of us are going to be a part in each other's successes and reaching each other's dreams. And I truly believe that. And I want to extend myself as a person in support for any of you at any given time. And Max, he's taught me how to live my dream fully, how to, show up even when nobody else does, and to continue with a smile and with a laugh. Um, even when things fail, just to laugh it off and realize that it's all okay. And no matter if you're the only one in the room and you're expecting a room full of people to still take that moment to turn up the music and to dance like it's your last dance and to dance like the night is absolutely eternal. And that's something that I'll always love Max for, is that no matter what, I know that whenever I see him or whenever I was about to see him, he would always meet me like with the biggest hug and with the biggest like excitement, and he would match me with that like really excitable like crazy feeling, and and I love that, and that's what lives on forever. And I just again want to thank everyone and thank Max. And recently I met someone um, who who traveled throughout the whole entire Amazon. His name is Timo, and I played for the wedding. For his wedding, he met his lover in Ecuador, who was from here, where I'm at right now in Florida, and they had this wedding that I played the hung drum for. And he had traveled all the way across by foot, 5,000 miles, the Amazon. And it turns out that the expedition leader lives here really close to me, and they may plan another expedition. And I just think of Max and like this crazy, adventurous soul, and how a piece of him lives in the jungle. And I feel a really interesting yearning to be a part of that and to join this journey with this expedition coming up in a couple of years, which is really interesting. But continue to live your dreams and to be the adventurer that Max always was, and let us do that together.
That was a beautiful share. Thank you so much, Raya. Um,
Yay, your turn.
yeah. Which what? Eli? You want to bring Jesse in? Mike? Girl, Mike. That's some teamwork right there.
Hello.
Hello.
Can everybody hear me?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Why?
Cool.
Woo, Jesse!
So, I always cry on stuff like this.
That's so beautiful. It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you
I'm up. I'll
I
go.
think, Nels, I think Eli had left a note that Jess was going to pass earlier, so I think you misread that.
Oops. I didn't misread that.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we do. Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. I have a computer and a phone on. Yeah. Anyway, Max comes up all the time, like constantly. And this morning, I have a friend staying with me from New York, and the second she woke up, she started singing Las Mañanitas for some reason. I had no idea it was Max's birthday. So then we just sang it out to him. Woo! Yeah, and one way that Max really comes up is authentic expression. I think of him all the time when I'm just doing and wearing whatever the hell I want. I wear this often in summer, and I always think of Max walking around in his pirate gear at any given moment. And I remember the first year that he went to Burning Man, I asked him how it was when he returned, and he said it was, of course, transformational, life-changing, but he said that not in the same way that it was for many people, because a lot of us already knew how to just like express ourselves authentically on the day-to-day. And this past year I was riding around, right after Burning Man, I guess, I was riding around wearing who knows what and listening to music and dancing on my bike. And this guy that I pulled up to next to at the stoplight, he's like, oh, did you just get back from Burning Man? And I'm like, no, why? And he's like, oh, because you're dancing and just being weird and just being you. And I very much felt like that was a Max moment right there. And also, I run with Max a lot, and I know Eli and I have talked about this, and I told them that I feel very connected to Max a lot of times when I run. And then Eli suggested that I just let Max run in my body. So I can just say, like, Max, go ahead, just do your thing, and just run, like, however he would be running, or move in ways that his body would move. So I've had fun doing that, and after this call, I'm going to go for a run down to the water and just connect. Thank you guys for your continued inspiration. I love you guys. And yeah, life to Max.
Thank you, love.
This is enough.
It's been amazing to see you like lighting up my Facebook all the time and all the just I think you and Max shared that for sure. I'm hearing a little bit of background noise from somebody. I don't know what that is, so try to keep it low.
It might be my phone.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it off now.
All right. Thank you, love. Thank you for sharing. We love you. So I think Jeff hopped on, so we'll do Jeff and then Nathan and then anyone else.
Check.
Yep.
You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, sweet. Hi.
Hi.
Hola.
Glad to have made it. Sorry I missed the first half. Max has shown up every single day. Most of you probably do know what I've gotten into, but I didn't have the opportunity that I do back when he left us. I was kind of in a bounce around life decision to another mode, but then maybe a month after I got a chance to do what I'm doing, and since then I've just grabbed it and ran with it. Worn this thing the entire way. It's the only thing I don't have to take off of my body to shower twice a day. But now I'm a professional mascot for the hockey team that I grew up for. So this is my alter ego. His name is Howler. I run the kids club too, and it's just been a dream that he shows up in every single day. I mean, it took me a little bit to separate myself from the character, but I figured that out. And I just wanted to bring up two examples of how he shows up. The first is we have this new player. He's just kind of a superstar in the making, and he has diabetes, and that's very rare for a professional athlete to have. So a lot of people have drawn attention to him for just fighting this amazing battle and being such a role model for other athletes. But then kids who have diabetes, they'll bring signs to the arena from any city in the league. Like, they won't even know, but they'll know that this player plays with diabetes and he still rocks it every night. And his name is Max Domi. His name is Max.
Wow.
And I hear about Max Domi every day at the arena. And then the second is that like near the end of the first year that I was doing this, on a game night, I have a bunch of duties every game, every home game, and I got a last-minute request to come see a family that really wanted to meet Howler. And they had a 6-year-old girl and a 4-year-old boy. The boy had a terminal illness, and it was the second to last game of the year, so everybody was about ready for it to be over because it hadn't been a good year. But all they cared about was making this day to meet Howler. And even just 5 minutes ago, I got a text from a fan, the mother of one of the families that comes to every single game, showing this girl in the hospital cuddling her Howler doll. And that's the role of just happiness that I'm able to provide people every day, kids and adults, but especially the kids.
It's awesome, dude. Congrats.
And I feel, I mean, most of you guys know that I was kind of already a lot like Max, just a lot of energy and just needed somewhere to channel it. So now I have that place, and it feels right, and I feel him every time I jump in a furry costume and go play bass outside when it's 100 degrees. Like, go check my Snapchat story, and that was my Monday. So I just thank him and thank the universe for him guiding me to this place, and yeah, it's just unreal. I just look up at the sky and like, wow, thanks, Max. Like, I know he's behind it. Every little thing like that comes of it, and it's I'm grateful.
Oh.
I love it. Was that Daniel at the beginning that said howl like Max? Is that part of the meditation?
Yeah.
No, but we should do that now. We could do that now.
No. I think Daniel said, like, when you're on the mountaintop, you let out a howl, like Max howl. Oh, yeah. And I was like, oh, look at that. It's amazing.
Hey, this is Leo. Can I share another little story real quick? Jeff, it has to do with you. When I met you, do you remember it was Max's, I can't recall if it was his real birthday or if it was just, he was telling people his birthday, but it was like his 777th birthday.
Days alive.
We walked to your house. And he was like, he kept telling people it was like his 777th, and I was like, what are you talking about? Like all night he was going on.
We probably threw a party for it at my house.
Yeah, that was like 2 days after I met him. And then I met you, and he like takes me to his party. He's like, it's my party for my 777th birthday. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know.
And Deuce ran away and jumped in the pool.
Yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
was it. Yeah, Deuce was loving it. Deuce was loving his 777th birthday. That's all I got.
That's great.
Oh my God, dude. Thanks, Jeff. That was amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Nathan.
I know
What up,
that-
Nathan? The rapper.
Hey, Nathan!
Go on video.
You see me?
Yes. Yeah.
Nathan.
There
you go.
What's up, guys? I was on the phone for the call, but I just got home, so I'm on video now. Man, what a bunch of awesome people on this call. So one way that Max has really showed up for me recently is, well, the past 2 years really has been with starting my business. So it's something that kind of came right around the time of his passing. I started it just before he passed away, but it was still just getting off the ground. So he wasn't really able to be a part of that in this world. But I feel like he's been a huge part of me building it the last couple of years, and just it's so interesting how like the values of my business and the way that I run it and what we're all about, you know, really what our business is all about. You know, we're a pizza company, but that's almost just like a front for what we're really about, which is like expressing yourself and being able to show up to work and be your authentic self and to share your gifts with people and make people's lives better. That's really what we're about. And one way we do that is through pizza, but it's also just the interactions that we have with people and the kinds of events we're going to, you know, athletic events, music festivals, just supporting that real positive lifestyle enhancements that people are doing these days. And I feel like Max has been a huge part of me building it the last couple of years. You know, it's been a big struggle to have to believe in this bigger vision that I felt for this company when there was really nothing to see and nothing to show for until, you know, very recently. I feel like the fruits are just now starting to come, and it's actually turning into something real. And so I think, you know, Max's biggest phrase that he would say, believe in yourself, has been a huge challenge for me the last couple of years, to have to believe that I can actually create the kind of business that I want to and make the kind of impact in the world that I want to through this business. And, you know, me and Max both kind of struggle with that. You know, I think they say, you know, you teach what you also most need to learn. And me spending so much time with Max, especially the last year or two before his passing, I got to see all sides of him. I got to see every part of Max, the human part of Max that maybe you don't see the first 5 or 10 minutes. When you first meet him, you think he's superhuman, but he had his own issues just like anybody else, just like I do, just like everyone does. And I think that's, to me, become one of the most beautiful parts of our relationship, is helping each other work through our challenges. And, you know, honestly, when Max passed, it felt like we still had some unfinished business, and it was really tough for me to talk about for a while, because I still, you know, being that close to someone and seeing all sides of them, I still held some resentment for some of the things that I'd experienced with him, and that was hard because I love him so much, but to also have that heavy on my heart, it was a challenging thing to feel both things at once. But I feel like now I finally come to a place where I feel really good about where me and him are at. And I feel like we've been, after his passing, working on our relationship, and it's better than it's ever been before. And I see now all the positive things that he did in my life, and the things that I brought to his. And also, you know, I've forgiven his shortcomings that he couldn't quite see, as well as my own shortcomings. So, but I think that just comes with being so close to someone. You know, similar to being in like a relationship with someone, a partnership with someone. We were that close that you couldn't help it. You couldn't help see all parts of each other, and I'm just really happy to be in the place where I'm at, to see all the good things that he's brought to my life and all the people around me. So that's all to say that I'm really glad to just know all of you and to have been introduced to so many amazing people. Some of the most important people in my life still are the people that Max introduced me to. And to me, that's something that I'll always cherish and will continue to live on, which is beautiful. So, yeah, I feel him with me every day, in small ways and big ways. And I'm looking forward to seeing how his legacy continues to show up in all of our lives, because it's only something that's going to grow. And to me, that's beautiful to see that he's alive as ever inside of all of us and the things that he really stood for. So, oh, and by the way, Leo, I'm passing through Dallas at the end of the month, so I'm definitely going to hit you up, and hopefully I can stay at your place. So that would be cool.
Yes.
That's all I got. So love you guys. And happy birthday, Max.
Coming to Dallas?
The end of this month, I'll hit you up.
Okay, Remy.
Hey everyone, I need to get going, but I love you all so much, and I'm so grateful I got to see all of your faces and hear all of your stories, and you guys are all truly a blessing in my life.
Hi, Maddie.
Thanks,
And
Matt.
now I'm gonna cry and all my mascara is gonna run.
You're beautiful. Thank you.
Love you, Matt.
Love you guys.
Do we have
Love
anyone
you.
else who hasn't been, I'm looking at the chat right now, who's maybe we've missed a note or
Jacob wants to
come up right now? Please raise your hand via the chat box right now.
Jacob's gonna go.
Hold on, guys, wait, hold on 1 second. Okay, go.
Wait, can you see me?
No.
I thought I could only see you. That's weird.
I made you presenter.
Can you hear me also?
You hear me?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, all I have to say, and thank you so much, everyone. Like, I realize now more than ever that I feel like Max was God recognized in human form, and this has made it much more easy for me to come to terms with him passing, because like other people, he was one of the only closest people to me who has passed, and I feel like it's made it easier when I realize that's kind of what we all aim for, is to encompass this godly self within ourselves. And it's almost frightening because I don't want to do it too where, I'll be gone in the next few years either. At the same time, I feel like there's nothing to be afraid of, and it's just like pure love recognized in a human form, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. So as soon as I start to get sad or I start to cry about it, like earlier, I just remind myself that like he was an incarnation of God in human form, and that is amazingly beautiful, and we're all so blessed to have been a part of that. So thank you, and I love you all.
Jake,
love you, Jacob.
Jake, I didn't
love you.
I was like, Jacob. Jake, I made you a presenter. You can share your screen.
I thought I already did.
No.
We did.
So
I'm so confused as to which Jake.
Jake Michael.
Oh, okay.
Can anybody else?
What voice do we have
now? We can see it now.
Howdy.
I see a screen. Yeah, I see a screen.
What are you trying to share?
Did you not just hear me?
No, we heard you, but we didn't see you. Didn't you tell me you wanted to share something on your screen?
Oh, I just wanted to share what I just shared, but here's my face as well.
All right, forget it. I thought you said you wanted to be an organ. Okay, anyway, I'll just take you off.
I'm learning. I've never used this.
Can I have a round 2 share, because I went first and I feel like the first share doesn't count. And I just I just want to expand on a note that Nathan read, but I don't know if anybody else is in line right now.
I know Janelle's leaving. G, love you.
Love you too. Let me share my cam really quick. I have to take a shower, but bye everyone.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too, Mom.
Much love.
Bye, Giselle. You look awesome. Ciao.
Bye, ciao, Mian.
Everybody, I'm back. There you go.
I think the only other people are Tasha, and I see Mandy's here, Nikki, and Neil. So I know Carla wants to share again. Does anyone that I just listed want to share before Carla jumps in?
Anybody should go ahead of me. Anybody who hasn't.
Oh, Reggie's
back.
Go, Reg.
Neil.
Hey, everybody. I made it back.
Are you on the plane?
So they were trying to fight me to get off the plane, get off the phone. I was like, no. And then, like, finally, when we got in the air, it like just went out, and it was only a 30-minute flight to where I was going. So I literally got off and connected to Wi-Fi immediately, and now I'm back.
Welcome.
Cool.
Good.
Max is always.
That's a life to a max. There you go. I guess I missed a bit with everybody, but I just want to share real quick. Life to the max. I'm on a 50-city tour. Excuse me. Let me grab my luggage. For the summer, and that's completely a life to the max. All around the U.S. and it's gonna be amazingly fun. But more importantly, I'm working on moving my life forward with diversity, inclusion, and impact being like the main focus. So I'm meeting with Fortune 500 companies all over the country, and with different universities as I travel to their cities, with the hopes that I will end up becoming kind of an expert and making sure that all the others can have space at every table. So that is my life to a max at this moment.
Like it.
Killing it.
Badass.
Woo.
Good.
You sound psyched, man. Congrats.
Kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. And who's taking all your photos? Like, damn, every time I see you. Like,
So I actually take my own photos. I know, right? Isn't that amazing?
Just want to say goodnight, everyone.
oh, good night to you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Got my heart.
Thank you for being here.
Reggie, is there anything that people can do to support you on your tour? Hello? We lose him? Okay.
Good night, everyone. You have my heart.
Thank you, Doreen.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Doreen. Thank you. Love you.
Nikki's on. Nikki, would you like to share?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. Okay. So just two kind of quick things. Recently I spent 3 weeks backpacking through Europe, and I was really uncomfortable for a lot of the trip because I felt so disconnected because I didn't speak the language in most of the countries I was in. But anytime I wanted to like not go out or not do something because I was so far out of my comfort zone, I had to remind myself that Max and Jacob would have been like, hell no, like you did not travel halfway around the world to let your comfort zone hold you back. So I had to use them as inspiration a lot to force myself to really be present in the moment. And I think I needed that. And then another thing is I have recently started dating somebody who I feel like would be kindred spirits with Max. And things happen on like a daily basis where I'm like, God, I wish I could introduce you guys because I think you would be best friends. And there's so many times where I'm like, I just have to take you to Arizona and introduce you to my tribe because it's the closest that you're going to get. But I feel like him and Max, their souls are made from the same stardust a little bit. So it's like a nice daily reminder.
What's his name?
His name's Alex.
Did I meet him?
How old is he?
Now you're entering. Now it's like parents.
I will bring him to meet you guys
Does he
next
speak
time
English?
I come to Arizona.
Is he the one that
You can all grill him.
Pictures.
Yeah, pics. Is he on Facebook? Are we gonna?
Congrats, Nikki.
Congrats. Yes. Tell us, like, what was, like, the funniest thing you did on your trip?
What?
What was one of the funniest or boldest things you did on your trip?
I went snowboarding in the Alps. That was absolutely terrifying. And then I think one of my favorite things was in every city. So I was with my sister, and every city that we went to, I would drag her to the highest point in the city to get kind of a really good vantage point and just kind of be in the moment. And I think that was probably my favorite part, was just being able to be at such a high point and reflect so frequently throughout the trip.
Awesome. Thank you. And I don't know if you got enough gratitude last year for hosting all of us at your house, but
yeah,
definitely one of the hosts.
Gratitude and love. Gratitude and love.
That was awesome.
Check the weather.
Yeah, that was massages and tattoos.
Oh,
yeah, my neighbors the next day were like, or a week later were like, yeah, when you had all those people sleeping on your yard, we saw a coyote out there that morning, and I was like, sorry about that.
I was talking to Carla about that the other day, and I was like, where did we sleep?
We slept in the front lawn. On the front lawn. ASU frat study style, like some kind of.
It felt like the most logical place.
I was like, where is everybody?
Oh my god, so great.
Good times, good times.
Best party ever.
That was the best party
You got
ever.
a tattoo? Let's see your tattoo.
You see me?
Yeah, show it.
Yeah, check it.
Higher.
She did that tattoo on.
Yeah, right there.
That was the best.
Amazing. Thank you, Nikki. I'm making it back. Thanks, Mandy. Bye, Mandy.
Bye, Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
Miguel, you haven't shared.
But I'm participating.
Go.
He's doing the background laughs. Those are priceless.
Who thinks?
Well,
Hey!
aloha. Hey guys, well, what can I say? I've done a lot of traveling, obviously, but it's been like a lot of traveling revolved around family and friends, and that's something that I just will never turn down ever since that year. Like, earlier that year that Max passed, Grandma passed, so like every opportunity that I have, I'll do anything possible to either see my family or see one of you all. So I just been very fortunate that I've been able to stay connected and keep in touch and see all of you like more than once a year, wherever you are, and it's been awesome. I'll be in Phoenix tomorrow. Who's there? Yeah.
How long are you in Phoenix?
13 hours.
I'm gonna be in Phoenix again.
I'll be in San Francisco the day after that. 13 hours.
We love your surprise visit. please.
No, they're awesome. So other than that, like you guys are all over. You guys are always present. I share with you everything you guys do. Kelsey, thank you for putting this together. Leah, I'll see you on Monday. So yeah, it's just nonstop all the time, and it's awesome. I'm glad everybody's doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm doing well. I have a beautiful girlfriend next to me. She's sleeping. We just got back from travel, so thanks everybody.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay,
bro.
thanks, Ian.
We're taking off tomorrow. Come visit.
Cool, man. Pick me up.
Hey.
You can do that.
By the way, I want to get us all on like a better group texting system. I'm gonna invite you all to join the group me. Is anyone familiar with group me?
You're a genie.
It's a group texting thing. Anyway, I'm gonna create a Soul Tribe group text that's less like in your face as a regular text, you know, because it can be a lot. So FYI, so we can all keep in touch more. Thanks, Miguel, for popping in. And all you get. Carla, do you want to share?
Yeah, I'm gonna share it. Okay, so the first one caught me off guard because I wasn't ready to share. I didn't know what we were sharing, but now I'm ready to share. I kind of want to feed off of what Nathan was saying, something about like embracing. Well, this is what I got: embracing all of it. And I think this past year for me was a very, very, since the last time we gathered, was a very trying year. And I think that I've proved myself and challenged and pushed myself most this year than I have any other year of my life. So this time last year, I had taken a break from school. And I was like, fuck it, like I don't know what I want to do, so I'm going to figure it out. And I figured a lot of things out, and something that I've really come to appreciate, and this is something that I really picked up from Max, that shit happens, but in 1,000 different days, on 1,000 different days, in 1,000 different ways, we handle it, right? And I've gone to all kinds of extremes in trying to figure out answers or solutions to problems, but I've tried everything. And somewhere along that path, I've created, or more like sculpted away at who I want to show up as in the world. And it's really like, it's a really cool and exciting place to be. And it's just, like the past couple weeks, I've had an incredible amount of experiences where I just, like, at the end of the night, like I find myself crying, and I'm literally, you know, just those cries where you're like, is this real? Like, is this real? And it just feels so good to be in a place where you're like, wow. And feeding off Nathan's message, what I want to say is biggest lesson for me has been like just embracing it all, like the beauty and the bullshit, and the fact that, you know, you can look at it and you can be like, we have these, I think our most intimate relationships can act as like mirrors for us, right? And you see it all. And then it just, everything kind of like cascades and you ripple it out. And all these other lessons in your life. And Max, I think Max was one for something that he did so well for so many of us, was he just like polished our own mirrors, right? And our ability to really look into ourselves. And as silly as it is, you know, and we see it all the time, believe in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. But to be able to then carry that message out with so many people and the communities and worlds that we're involved in, and to see, like, guys, we're all over the place, you know, like, look at our, like, the fact, like, what's our mutual shared interest like, and the amount of industries that we are in and the amount of worlds that we're involved in, it's so, wow, there's just no words. And I'm constantly, you know, every day I feel like I know the very best people in the world, and if my life is anything, and if I can like take any testament to my life, it's just the relationships. That's what's most sacred to me in my world. And all of you, like I truly love you. I'm so grateful for Max and bringing us together, but I'm grateful for you, every single one of you, because you know, Max saw something in us that is a part of us. So it's not, you know, us still gathering, us checking in with one another, and all of the things that we're doing that didn't die off with Max. And that wasn't just Max's, that's us. That's all of us. That's all of our own too. So I have to get going soon. I'm actually right now where I'm in the world. I created a program for the State Department. So I went from like not being and then coming back to school, and I created a program for the State Department. So I'm an official after being like in legal issues a year ago. I'm an official employee for the U.S. Department of State. Right? Isn't that wild? Right. And I have a number of women from Middle East, young Fulbright scholars from the Middle East under my wing, and I'm teaching them about women's leadership across the U.S. And the United States institutions, like different from like local level elections up until like obviously state elections. So yeah, that's where I am in my life, but I have to get on the phone with the Iranian consulate within the next couple hours. So I have to hop off, but
She said Iranian consulate.
She's a consulate now.
I have right. I'm sure Leo knows some of them out there, but I love each and every one of you guys, whether I've met you or shared time with you or not. I'm right now. I'm I'm in Indiana, but I'll be spending most of the summer in between here, DC, Palo Alto, for work. So if you're ever in any of those places, I mean, let's get in touch. I love you all. Take care. Keep doing it, guys. This is the rest of our lives, right? Like, that's the most.
There you go.
We're just getting started. So I love you. Kels, I'll check in with you afterwards. But I don't have anything else to say.
Ciao, Carla.
Bye. Love you.
Love you, Carla.
Love you too, Carla.
Thank you for everything, for all your help.
Thank you, Carla.
Bye. I don't know how to pop off.
Hey, you guys, I just want to share. Every time something would come out, Max would be super excited about showing it to me. So I kind of feel like by us using this, it's kind of a little bit about him. Like, he loved showing me shit like this. Like, he showed me, like, Snapchat and all that other stuff, because I would just come home and be like, he'd be like, wait, I want to show you this. Hold on, let me show you something. I'm just trying to, like, sleep. Like, no, let me show you this. So I thought that was kind of cool that we're coming together on this. And the fact of how much love we feel together. So I think you guys all realize that, like Carla was saying. Like, a lot of us are totally different people, and just you just love bringing random people together. Like, you got off on it. Like, it's good.
So true.
Alright, I gotta head out of here too. I got a meeting, so love you guys. See you later.
Love you.
Bye, Nathan.
Ciao, Nathan.
Love you, Nathan.
Does anyone else want to share before I see Ariel, you're on the call.
I have to go.
Okay.
Bye. I love you guys so much, guys, gals, friends, soul friends. So much love your way.
So proud of you. Your art's amazing.
Oh, you guys are great. Thank you.
Here's the video. Love you, Eli.
Oh, what?
Bye.
What was the video?
So your girlfriend put it on Facebook.
Oh,
it's a video.
Okay. We will.
You have time to share your video or no? Video. Okay. Does anyone else want to share?
Uncle Ariel.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Guys, just want to tell you that his brings a lot of memories about my nephew, and then all I can see is just a big portion of my nephew in all of you guys' faces and your expressions and the way you guys talk to each other, the love that you guys show. So I just want to tell you that you guys are here. He's here. Thank you.
Ariel.
Whew. Awesome. Well.
Okay, I want to say something to you, Kelsey.
Okay.
Thank you so much for doing everything you've been doing. It's great to be all you guys part in our own life. I have no idea how much it's grateful and it's amazing. Keep living and have that kind of person like you call you guys. In my case, thank you so much. So much.
Thank you. Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm really grateful that this worked out.
Kelsey, you're the best.
I had my worries.
Oh yeah.
I'm really proud
Give
of
me
you
a raise
for
and
putting on
you
this
work,
call.
Kelsey.
I'm really proud of all of us. Yeah, and I'll just close it out unless Neil, I saw you're gonna pass, yeah. Um, I just wanted to say that I've been my journey's definitely been accelerated since Max passed, and they say that energy is never lost; it's only transferred, and we all know that Max had a lot of energy, so I definitely feel like I see some of that energy, and I know that he gave it to all the people who he touched. Um, and I'm living in, the dream city that I wanted to live in, and planning a next backpacking trip to Southeast Asia in the next few months. I'm ready to get back to exploring, and I've definitely been in work mode and go mode and like career mode, and I've been amazed to I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky to do work helping organizations find their values and their purpose and live them. And I really think it's just a vehicle for personal development through this organizational model. Um, I'm looking forward to I don't know. I want to facilitate more and create more. That's something that I realize that I've been missing. I've been kind of hiding my creative side. So
You do this every month. Haha.
what?
You can organize this every other month if you want.
Can I organize this every other month?
I'm just giving you a little fix where you're missing.
I mean, if people are down, I'll be down. But yeah, I want to do more facilitation, and I want to make more art for the sake of art. And yeah, I think I'm constantly learning to balance the two sides of me, which I call energy generous and energy conscious. And I don't know if you all go through this too, but it's not something you necessarily solve. It's something that you manage and balance, and at least that's what I've understood. But y'all give me a lot of energy, and I'm really grateful for this time that we've had together. Um, and yeah, let's just keep making Max proud. I see him, I feel him every time I'm running, and he's on my wrist, just like Jeff said. It's the only thing that ever comes off, unless I'm giving it to somebody, I'm getting a new one. But yeah, I feel very blessed by his spirit. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I recorded this so we can share it with anybody who missed the call. And yeah, keep ripping it. Keep living.
Yep.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you to everybody. Love you, love you, love you. Hearts and kisses.
Love you.
Adrian just jumped on very end. Do you want to share before we close out? Can you go on audio or video? Okay. Um. All right. Well, you'll get to see the call afterwards. But okay. Thanks so much, everybody.
Good job, Kelsey. You did it. That was awesome. Thank you, everybody, for participating.
Ow!
Yeah, Kelsey, you made it. You made it.
We did it. Yeah. Nice job, Kels. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Life to the max. Oh, oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Ow!
See you soon. See you soon.
See you soon.
Ciao.
Oh.
Regina, I need to see you. I haven't seen you in so long.
My Wi-Fi sucks.
Oh, wait, no, I mean, like, also in person.
Oh, yeah, let's hang out.
I want to come to some yoga. I'm going to be gone, though, for like 2 weeks, but I'll be back.
Me too. I'm going to Anthony Robbins.
No way! You're going to get your power pose.
Yeah.
Be like, let's see,
Yeah, I'm super excited.
I know that was one of Max's leaders he admired.
Yeah, we actually went to one of his talks here together. We somehow snuck some free tickets and ended up in the front row. Max, my sister, and I. It was a lot of fun last minute.